All right, so we start by putting our feet together and surrendering all of our weight to the floor and to the surrounding plasma of the universe, as if we're sort of floating in the ocean. And we particularly relax our shoulders and our neck, where we hold a lot of our nervous system tension. And then we take sort of a half a step to the right. And we inhale up with the heels. And we open up the heels outward a little bit. And then as we exhale, we come down and start shaking. And now we keep shaking, feeling that we're getting lighter and lighter, more and more relaxed, less and less heavy. But we mentally focus on the joint layers where most of the acupuncture points are, and thinking that all of the joints are relaxing and being shaken loose. And then after a while, we shift our focus to the flesh and muscle layer, connective tissue layer, where all of the meridians are embedded in Chinese medicine and where most of our heaviness and soreness is. So we're thinking looser and looser, lighter and lighter, shaking all of that heaviness, all of that fatigue, stagnation, boredom, whatever it might be, into the ground. That includes the muscles in the face. There are like almost 40 of them. And then we are shaking into the organs, starting at the top with the lung. We can take our hand and kind of clapping on it, almost like we're dusting off a carpet. It's gonna influence the microphone, so I'm not gonna actually hit my lungs, but so we would go lung, and we would go heart, and we'd go middle part of the body where the stomach is, and to the left to the pancreas and the spleen, and we go to the right to the liver and the gallbladder, and the intestines, and the bladder, and the reproductive organs, and the kidneys. And now we go to the very top of the body, feeling the presence of the blue sky, and we're shaking down what is, in a lot of cultivational practices, the most important piece of hardware in our body, which is our spine. And we are shaking, releasing any kind of tension in our crown, the top of the head, and now going down the spine, vertebra by vertebra, starting with the 7 vertebrae in the cervical spine and the neck from the top. Sort of just kind of a distant focus, looser and looser, while we keep shaking the whole body. And then the thoracic spine in the back of the chest, 12 vertebrae here. And the 5 vertebrae in the lumbar spine, lower back. And our hip joints, and our knee joints, and our ankle joints, and our toe joints, and the bottom of the feet, and back up to the top. Blue sky, top of the head, and the neck once more. And now at the base of the neck, branching into the shoulders, where we bear so much weight and tension, and into the elbows, and the wrists, and the fingertips, and the finger joints, and every cell in the body, every place that's still tired or sore or stagnant, including anything in our emotional body, any kind of anger or blame or whatever other emotion, which is just, from a Chinese perspective, stagnant energy, shaking that into the ground. And stop. And just for another 30 seconds or so, we are completely relaxed, quiet on the outside, but still feel energy moving through our body everywhere. Just stepping out of the way and letting every cell in the body do its work. Anything that needs to be discarded, let it be discarded, and anything that needs to come in, be informed, be nourished, let it be nourished. And then slowly, slowly opening the eyes. And you can do this for an entire hour, or you can just do it for 3 minutes between clients or between classes or so. And
Do you do this every day or several times?
every day for 30 years or so, yes.
Wow, for how long do you do it?
When I do it with my students, sometimes on retreat weekends or so, we do 45 minutes and then we do another movement afterwards. But when I do it by myself, I sometimes just do 3 minutes between patients, for instance.
Wow.
But I do it at least 4 times a day or so.
That's amazing. I mean, you totally feel the energy shift in your body.